We're going to begin here at 5 with the city stepping up its COVID risk level from low to medium.
Now, this change does not affect safety protocols in the city, but it does mean that cases are rising and the risk of catching this virus is even greater. Let's take a look at today's numbers. There were 2,500 new COVID cases, and that is nearly double from the same time last year. And it's almost as high as where we were at the height of the pandemic in 2020.
CBS 2's Lisa Rozner live in Lower Manhattan. And Lisa, can we expect the city mandates to be changing in the near future as well?
Well, Maurice and Christine, the short answer is no. Right now, the mayor and the health commissioner say that there is no change. There will be no mask mandates or vaccine requirements at this time. However, the health commissioner told me this afternoon there are several precautions he's asking New Yorkers to take. New York City's health commissioner says a growing wave of Omicron subvariants and people getting back to their lives has pushed New York City to a medium alert level. That means we're at the yellow band in this illustration from the city.
On hospitalizations, we see a slight increase. On bed occupancy, we're relatively stable. Both of those would have to jump up to a significantly higher level for us to move into a higher risk category.
The higher risk category would mean reinstating the vaccine mandate at indoor venues. The Department of Health says now COVID cases have surpassed a rate of 200 per 100,000 people in the 5 boroughs.
So our message to New Yorkers is go about your lives, take additional precautions as you do so. Wear a mask indoors, get vaccinated and boosted if you're eligible, get tested frequently, especially when going to gatherings.
He and the mayor said there are no plans to reinstitute any mandates or expand testing, but the coming weeks will be critical to slowing the spread. The mayor says his experience with COVID last month proves that
vaccines and boosters work. I just had a tickle in my throat. I was able to exercise in the morning. We can't close down the city again. We make the right decisions. We're not going to have to worry about doing that.
If you test positive, the health department advises you tell people you have been within 6 feet of for at least 15 minutes in the last 2 days. Encourage them to get tested and wear a high-grade mask around others at least 5 to 10 days after symptoms first appear or after the first test date.
I'm wearing my mask forever. This is the new style now. Yeah.
Cautiously optimistic, but worried that we're not prepared for the next wave.
And the health commissioner adds there was a blip in testing over the Easter and Passover holidays. Around 80,000 tests were not performed because people were out of town and school was not in session. So now that things are back to, now that testing is back to normal levels, they'll be keeping an eye on results the next few weeks. We're live outside City Hall. Lisa Rozner, CBS 2 News.